Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel where we do reactions, covers, sometimes, I don't even know, sometimes vlogs, plush videos, and hopefully in the future, animations and songs. And so today's category is reactions. So today we'll be reacting to I forgot to bring the most important thing and it's not even in this room. Well, I'll be back. Yes, I forgot to bring this. And yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, one more reaction until the 100th reaction videos. Yeah, we're like one video away, well, reaction away, for we can hit 100 reaction videos. We've already reached our first year anniversary being reactors. Yay. And we're just 1 week later. We're here. So, yeah, just wanted to point that out. We have two 10 minutes videos. So, enough talking. Let me skip the ads. And I tried to skip the ad. Oh yeah, if you guys weren't familiar, today we'll be reacting to two videos. Our first one is going to be SMG4 if Mario was in Baldi Basics. Baldi's Basics. Yes, I'm aware of the game, so shut up everyone. Let's just get this started. You know, let's go.
Oh god, Mario, you stink and look like a hobo. Have you ever heard of grooming yourself?
What?
You know, showering, brushing your teeth, shaving.
Oh.
What? God damn it, I'm gonna need backup for this.
Yes, no, not another sponsor.
Now.
I don't. Dollar Shave Club. Yeah, I called it.
I'm glad you asked, Mario. It's a Dollar Shave Club starter set. It'll have everything you'll need to cook
not sponsor.
In this box, you'll get the exclusive body wash, shave butter, executive razor, and a whole razor cartridge. And finally, butt wipes. And the best thing is Dollar Shave Club is giving away all of this to new members for only $5 plus free shipping. And if you want to keep shaving, Dollar Shave Club will send you more the first month. Thanks to Dollar Shave Club for sponsoring this video. You can go check the products now by following the link on the screen. I've also put the link in the description. Okay, now let's go watch the video.
Go watch it, bye! School for dummies. Hey, it's that knife fork guy. Jeebus?
Hello.
So Mario works in that place 24/7 now. What? Let me just put the volume baby. No, it wasn't. That's just so dumb of Mario. Oh no, not Baldi. Oh, it's a classic. Really? Is that? Well, Mario, wakey wakey. I was gonna use this till we come in.
Oh, hi. Welcome to my schoolhouse.
Okay, I know this guy, but what the fudge?
Now it's time for
He looks weird.
his favorite subject.
Well, he's supposed.
Math.
Yay! Yeah!
Answer the three
Shut up!
questions.
Shut up, everyone!
correctly,
I'm getting EK. Sorry about that. Let's continue.
and you might get something special.
The Quivius Baldi.
Problem 1. 8 plus 2.
10.
That's easy for me.
21.
Oh no, you made him mad.
Hey, what the fuck? Problem 2. 0 minus 9.
-9.
Got Mario thinking now. 1.
I did it! I did it! I did it!
There's a problem 3 though. Oh!
Problem 3.
Oh my. What about the air raid?
I got it. Boy, look at that. Mario getting good at this game.
Oh, you mean Baldi pass now?
I'm about to win some.
Oh no, not the ruler! Mom, if you're seeing this, this is where we got the ruler spanking thing.
Believe it, you're
Run, Mario, run! Be careful with the detention man.
Mamma mia! Come on! I got it.
Mario, run! That's so true.
I'm gonna kick your ass, okay? Bye? Dumbass motherfucker.
No, not you! Oh, shoot. Hey, why did you see Baldi's basic if Mario was in? Yeah, that sounded wrong. Oh, shoot.
I didn't need you to cover that.
Yeah, sorry.
Because you know it's
Shoot, it's Baldi!
That juicy
it's
Mamma mia!
Hold up, you want to tell me something? Okay. Mario, better jump!
Jump! Do it, you bitch! Do it!
How about you suck Mario's agreement?
I wish we could do that in the actual game!
Okay, Bowser.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
It's wiping time! What?
Whoa!
Yoda?
Stinky! Okie dokie.
Looks like it's sweeping time.
Ah!
Sweep, 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 sweep. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep.
Got it! Whoa!
Oh.
No being Italian in the halls.
What? That's racist! When will you ever learn?
Your parents will hear about this one. Detention for you.
He's a cuckoo crazy.
Yep.
Hey,
Don't bang on the door!
no!
Baldi's coming for your butt!
Hey, Stinky! Ma, tutto rapido, tutto rapido, tutto na macchina pato.
Give me something great.
Give
Holy shit!
a convenient weapon!
Please have...
What? I don't want that.
A desk!
Yes, take it! Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it! I don't want that.
What?
I'm very hungry. Give me candy.
He gave you an apple! Gum. Perfect.
Thank you so much, you piece of shit.
Get out the window! Shoot! He's coming for your butt!
I want to see my baby Mario.
Mario, hiding won't
What
work.
are you doing? doing? What's going on here?
I never got to see what the sucked thing do.
Take that!
Mario, you should probably get out the way. Another ruler!
Here we go!
Star Wars in a nutshell! Baldi versus Mario, let's go!
I'm gonna give you 5 across the ass!
No! Take this!
Oh!
You fucking son of a bitch.
Oh shoot.
Getting 7 across the ass!
I'm surprised Mario isn't dead.
You're gonna wish your mother wasn't scared of me!
Mamma mia!
Get the soda! Oh no, not that kind of soda! You're gonna summon the Squidman Man!
So help me God, I'll slap you in the face so hard!
Really?
So help me God!
It's not gonna be Mario, we know it.
I'll shut it for you!
Oh no! Mamma mia!
That? Run, Mario! Even though that's a fake exit. Oh shoot. Rolling around in the speed of sound. Oh!
You got it! Great
Yeah!
job. You did great! You're incredible!
You exist! Now he feels painful. I know it! He feels painful. Oh, wait, when was Luke's birthday? I have no idea. So, yeah, that was my reacting to if Mario is in Baldi's Basics. Or, as we all, if you want to say the full name, Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning. Like I said, we have 10 minutes videos, so it's going to be 20 minutes. So, what I think about this, it's actually a pretty fun video. I recommend you guys watching it. The original link to this video is in the description below, along with Super Mario Glitchies 4, aka the SMG4's channel. Now, we're going straight to our next video, which is by TheOdd1sOut. So, our next video and final will, for this 99th reaction, will be growing up without cable. A little bit backstory before we start. To this day, I don't have cable. Like, I spent 5 years of my childhood, which at the age of 5, my parents took away the cable. And then, all through my childhood, no cable. So, like, the only programs I see is PBS Kids and, freaking Cubo. Yeah. And I still watch those to this day, to be honest. So, further ado, let's go. Please, no ads. Please!
Imagine if Netflix, YouTube, and Hulu never existed. What would you be watching right now? Would you be watching this?
No.
I don't think so. You'd
Well,
be watching
the nature,
this
yeah.
box right here. A television? On this device, instead of picking what you wanted to watch and when you wanted to watch it, the television would decide all that for you. And instead of watching a single 5-second skippable ad in the beginning, you'd have to watch 5 30-second long unskippable ads. Can you think of anything more annoying? An advertisement right in the middle of your show?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No! Not Minecraft!
We're trying to discourage an unhealthy habit of watching too much TV, but growing up, my parents didn't have cable television at all in the house. Now, in this modern day and age of online content, some of you are
We don't
living
need
perfectly
cable.
content lives without cable. I know I am. But you have to understand, in the early 2000s, online video wasn't a thing. Yeah, YouTube was created in 2005, but what did that have? This guy at a zoo? That's lame. So being an early 2000s kid, you had to
I'm
get
an
your
early
cartoons
2000
through
kid,
the
kind
TV.
of.
And if your parents didn't pay $65 a month to get cable, then you didn't get the channels with SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, or Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I don't
The only
even
thing
watch
you
those.
got was this green brother and sister called
PBS
Kids.
Hey, you
Whatever
too?
these things were.
Teletubbies!
Kids stands for Public Broadcasting Service. Kids.
Yeah.
That meant all the shows on PBS Kids were government or privately funded. So the shows on PBS didn't really have any commercials per se, but they did have the same sponsorship ads that would play a message before every show. If you grew up on PBS Kids, then Juicy Juice and Where a Kid Can Be a Kid is just engraved in your memory. And also, every show would thank you, the viewer, for watching.
Yeah,
I think that's
for
really
me,
nice.
it was pretty
So,
weird.
Everyone watching this, you're welcome. I'm kinda glad my parents didn't buy cable. Because instead of spending hours of my time watching mindless television, I spent hours of my time watching television with morals.
Yep.
And math. Yep, a lot
Definitely
of shows on
math.
PBS were either educational or taught you how to be a good person. The shows I'm gonna mention had pretty crazy concepts, but the conflicts in each episode were very down-to-earth and slice-of-lifey, almost like the shows were made for children. Like in Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Yep, I
It's a show
watched
about
that.
this girl's dog who grew up to be the size of a freaking house.
Gigantic
for no
ass.
reason, except for the fact that the girl loved the dog so much that he grew up to be a monster.
No, that did not happen,
normal
right?
sized,
Right?
you don't love it enough. And it probably doesn't love you. So, yeah,
No wonder my
Giant
dog
Red
ran
Dog is
away.
a pretty weird premise, but the episodes were about everyday things. Like this blue dog feels bad that he tore up his owner's sweater, and
I
his
don't
friends tell him
understand
to
that.
just be honest, and he does, and everyone's happy. Or the episode where this new dog moves
Wait
into
a minute.
town, but he's missing a leg, and then Clifford and his friends have to learn that having still means you can
Okay, I
accomplish a lot
definitely
of
remember
things
this.
any normal human can do. Dog. And I rate this show a 10 out of 10. Next is Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales!
Dragons, kid-friendly. There's Org, he's the biggest, not so brave of heart. There's Cassie, she's so shy, but so very smart. There's
Well, you don't know what to say,
Their
so
tales
you
of fun,
just use
'cause
the regular
heads are
thing.
better than one.
Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. No more time for Dragon
The show
Tales.
was pretty similar to Clifford. The characters would spend an episode learning everyday things like how to do a cartwheel, or they would try to make it rain so they could show their friend what a rainbow looks like. And there was also this grandpa dragon who knew Spanish
Wait,
for
what?
some reason.
Don't come too close, niños.
And that wasn't the weirdest thing on the show, actually. There was also a dragon character in a wheelchair, which, just like Clifford, is a good character because it teaches kids that disabled people are still people who can accomplish a lot of things. But I think
What?
it's a weird combination of two things. A dragon, a mythical beast known for destroying cities, in a wheelchair? If you wanted to stop a dragon from destroying your
Okay.
city,
Lunch is ready.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's actually called bread.
And we're back. And let's go. Let's go.
then you just don't install wheelchair ramps anywhere. I should stop talking. I rate the show a 10 out of 10. Now
Really?
let's talk about Arthur. Here's some fun trivia. Arthur is supposed to be an aardvark. Personally, I don't see it. Basically, it was a show about Arthur and his other furry friends learning lessons, but Arthur tended to tackle more serious subjects than the other two shows. Like, they have episodes where DW hears her parents get in a fight and she worries about them getting a divorce, or the episode where Arthur Falcon punches his little sister, and even
still
having to deal with
mean,
someone you
just
know
like-
getting cancer.
What? Cancer?
The character gets treatment and lives, by the way,
Because it's a kid show.
because it's a kid's show.
I called it!
10 out of 10. Next, let's talk about my favorite show on PBS Kids.
What?
Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase!
Cyber Chase, we're moving.
We're meeting Hacker and Escape.
Don't tell me every time. This show didn't teach kids morals or how to properly treat the disabled. It taught them something far more important.
Lots of math.
Math. Cyber Chase is set inside a virtual computer world, and this one character named Motherboard was supposed to be the queen/protector of this world, but she sucks at her job because the villain of the show, Christopher Lloyd, infects
Wait,
her
what?
with a virus. So now these 3 kids have to go on adventures using math principles to thwart the bad guy's plans to save
Yeah,
Motherboard.
even though you got the
Motherboard.
problem.
Motherboard. Mommy. Mom, come back. Mommy, no. We need to save Mommy Board. And unlike all the other shows, this show
Mommy
had
Board.
an overarching story. The kids would always get this close to saving Motherboard, but nothing they did worked. When I was a kid, I always wondered how much longer it would be until they finally saved her.
Yeah.
And they never did.
Wait, what?
The show's been going on for 16 years.
What?
And they're still learning new math principles, trying to save Motherboard. I think they're at calculus at this point. The show is teaching you slower than an actual school. What kind of a show makes you wait 16 years for a conclusion? Cyber Chase does, and it's one of the best shows ever created. 10 out of 10. One
What?
last show I want to bring up is called Caillou. All you need to know about Caillou is that I hate him. Caillou is a 4-year-old and a demon. He constantly throws a tantrum whenever he doesn't get his way. Even in his theme song, he mentions how much of a brat he is. Growing up is not so tough, except when I've had enough. And then he's crying like a child. Well, you're gonna have to grow up, Caillou. It doesn't revolve around you. Now you might be thinking, James, this kid is 4 years old. Of course he's gonna be a
Yeah,
brat.
he's an idiot.
And I
4
agree,
years
but a
old, like
big
6
problem with Caillou isn't the fact that he's a brat, but it's with his spineless parents. Caillou's mom just lets him get away with everything. Whenever I misbehaved, you know what happened to me?
You got
I had to
the
go sit
belt.
in the
Just
timeout
kidding.
corner. You know what happens to Caillou? Nothing. Not once does Caillou ever get punished. It's always his mom just being like, Caillou, what you said wasn't very nice. Now go behave, okay? 0 out of 10 with the show.
What is the
I
background?
just realized that all the shows I mentioned were animated, but there was a lot of non-animated shows that I still watched. But whatever, I could just say that these shows fit the theme of my channel.
Yeah,
or I can make
animation.
a part 2, I can do whatever I want. Now, as a die-hard PBS fanboy, I think I speak for everyone when I say that what PBS was
Hey, look,
missing
it's all the...
was a crossover episode. How hard would it have been for the Clifford people and the Dragon Tales people to coordinate an episode where the 3-legged dog finds the dragon scale, he could dig it up out of the sand because dogs like to dig, except this dog wouldn't be that good at digging, and then he would meet up with the
my
wheelchair
friend.
dragon and they could be best friends. I would have loved that. As much as I'm joking about it, as a kid, I actually really wanted a crossover episode between the shows Clifford and Clifford's Puppy Days, which is another show
Yeah,
that follows Clifford before he
before
was interesting.
every
When
day.
he was tiny, so before
This
Emily
time.
Elizabeth loved
Hey,
him.
just kidding.
So there was a bunch of new characters that all knew Clifford when he was little, and the 2 shows existed in the same universe, so it wouldn't have been that unbelievable for Clifford to visit his childhood home, and then all the other characters who used to call him Small or Squirt would see him now and be like, wow! What the f*** happened here? It's funny because it's a kid's show and you wouldn't expect them to say that. I waited patiently for that crossover episode,
It never
but it
happened.
never came. But at least
What?
I have fan fiction.
Oh, no!
Hale and smiled. Clifford, it's so good to see you. He nuzzled him as a greeting. Nice to see you too. It's been over 7 years since I last saw you. Yeah, it had, Clifford said happily. George turned his back to the hill. Here I come. There's no quotation marks, by the way. He got ready to tackle him. He punched George off and rolled down. Then, when they got to the bottom, George pinned Clifford,
Oh,
who was
no.
panting. The 3 looked
If
at the
this
2
is
of
where
them, who
this
seemed
goes
to be
going,
having
then I'm
staring
gonna say the
contests.
reference.
So they decided to go somewhere else. Both laughed and Clifford got off of him. He sat down and waited for George to stand up. So, what are we gonna do?
No,
The
look.
red dog said while quickly getting into a playing position.
Out here.
Hello everyone, I'm back. Did any of you watch these shows as a kid? That's cool, I guess. As you could probably tell, I didn't post anything at all in the month of May. That's because May is my
Oh,
birthday
glad
month.
to end
I
off,
only
but
work
this
my
is
birthday
supposed to be
month.
kid-friendly.
No, but for real though, I've been busy working on a book. I know YouTubers have a bad reputation of making
Wait,
crappy
what?
books, but this one's gonna be different. This one has pictures in it. It's gonna be on sale in August, but you can pre-order it right now on Amazon, link in the description, and you'll be able to pre-order it at my booth at VidCon. And I was thinking of doing something special for the people who
VidCon's
pre-order it
happening
at
this
VidCon, like giving
month?
them a signed copy. Sorry if you're not going to VidCon. So if you wanted to pre-order
I
it
did
and
not
you're going
know
to
that
VidCon,
VidCon was like
wait to
really
pre-order
close.
it there. Also sorry for the people not going to VidCon. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to VidCon. I don't think I ever
You
officially
said it 3
announced
times
I'm
already!
gonna make a dedicated video next officially announcing the book, and I'll talk more about it there, so cool. Thanks for watching, and thanks to the
Nice.
amazing people who helped color the pictures in this video. You should check them out, they're all very talented artists. Shout out to Declan and wear your seatbelt.
So this video has been going on for almost 25 minutes. Okay, get out here. And I thought, like, I've seen all the I've seen all of the cartoons he mentioned. This. We just left the room. Okay, I've seen all the cartoons he mentioned in this video. I don't remember about Dragon Tales though. I don't know. But I know for sure that I talked about with my mom, and she told me that she let us watch Dragon Tales, but I can't remember. So but I think I saw it once, and that's what direct quote from the video you see next. Yeah, there. But enough talking. Thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you can join us in our next reaction 100. Still trying to think of something, and I want to say what I really need to say about Beware the Demon, but I am not giving up. I ain't giving up. I said I was gonna do a twist for that. I am not giving that up. If it takes I'll take years if I have to do that. But I said that maybe I will do a twist for a cover, which is probably Beware the Demon, and that just spoiled. But don't ask why, but I just wanted to do a twist. I said I would do animation, but apparently I don't have anything. And when I mean anything, I don't have the programs. I have nothing to do animation with. And I could really use Berry's 151's help. So, Ree, if you're watching this, SOS, please help me! I need help! I need to think of something! If you guys have any ideas of a twist, please, I'm begging you, tell me in the comments. I need help. Holy conniptions, we gotta end this. So thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. Like it, I don't really care. Check out my previous reaction, which was Mario's Preschool. Check out my previous cover, which was Composer Struggles by Music Lies. Check out SMG4's and not on XK, TheOdd1sOut's channels in the description, and I'll just see you guys in my next reaction. Later, everyone.